From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, another day with a good scattering of showers and storms. You go back a week ago, it was hot and dry. We couldn't generate a shower or a storm or not much activity. Now we're locked into that afternoon activity, and the question is, will we get unlocked from it? And some of the models hinting at that rain chances will ease. We'll get to that in just a bit. So let's take a look at the big picture as we look at the water vapor imagery across the U.S. And generally, there's a little bit of a weakness in the atmosphere across the Gulf of Mexico. We have arguably a weak upper level low off the southeastern portion of the state, and thus an easterly flow aloft, and that's how the thunderstorms have been building in this afternoon. But high pressure ridging not too far away up in Arkansas may kind of squelch some of that activity, but we're going to keep scattered storms, or at least the chance of them, in the forecast all week long, maybe into the front end of the weekend. By the back end of the weekend into next week, looking drier and hotter. You'll see that in the 10-day forecast. Now, as we scan 10 Doppler radars across the region, we do have plenty of activity across southeast Texas, Louisiana, offshore, and into neighboring Mississippi, where there is a severe thunderstorm warning right along I-59, a couple of west of Hattiesburg as well. Locally, you can see how storms have been firing up during the course of the last 6 hours. You see how the activity's been building westward. This is typical of a tropical atmosphere. Our weather coming in from the east to the west instead of the other way around that we see in the wintertime. And we still have some pretty heavy storms on Power Doppler 3 from southwestern Louisiana over toward Lake Charles, over by DeQuincy. We'll get into some of these spots. Southeastern Calcasieu Parish seeing good soaking, as well as portions of northern Calcasieu Parish, western Calcasieu Parish from Sulphur area on westward, right along and north of I-10. Fair bit of cloud ground lightning, but all this activity below severe levels. Scattered showers as we go farther to the north into Allen Parish along Highway 165 all the way up to Rapides Parish, where we're seeing some pretty hefty storms around the LeCount area just south of Alexandria. And check out, here's what we call an outflow boundary. You see one moving north, another one moving south, and these are essentially the downburst breath of winds that come out of these thunderstorms. So we have one coming out of this storm right here, and then one coming out of a storm farther to the north right here. So we have two outflow boundaries, and usually where they intersect, we're going to watch this cell. It's probably going to blow up pretty nicely, could produce hail, because it's like two waves in the ocean or a pond that slosh together. They make a higher wave. Meanwhile, across Upper St. Martin Parish, Lafayette, Acadia, Vermilion Parish, plenty of rain, just mostly light rain, and it's beginning to taper, and that will continue through the evening hours. The graph model suggesting by 8 or 9 o'clock it should be quiet on the radar. Then we do it again, but there's going to be more clouds left over from the activity today, so tomorrow maybe the onset of showers and storms a little bit later in the afternoon. Notice there's not much activity, perhaps late afternoon, early evening hours. This is the latest model run, so this just comes in on the commercial break. I wish I could see this beforehand, but what we also notice on Wednesday is a little bit drier conditions on the models. But the models are one thing, what happens in the real world is the other thing, and usually when we get pretty good dousings a couple of days in a row, it takes a while for that feedback mechanism to kind of die down. So we're going to go higher on the rain chances rather than lower with the models for now, but we'll reassess that throughout the day. Upper 60s to near 70 tomorrow morning, kind of like the temperatures we have out there right now. Mid to upper 80s tomorrow, so we'll be on the cooler side of 90 degrees. Upper 60s, lower 70s through Wednesday morning, then Wednesday afternoon back into the upper 80s to near 90s. So overnight tonight, we'll see showers ending early, mild temperatures, clouds thinning out later on tonight. We'll go 68 the low, very light easterly winds 0 to 3, and with the shower activity, maybe a few patches of fog in the area through daybreak tomorrow. And then tomorrow, warming up into the mid to upper 80s, mostly cloudy skies, but intervals of sun as we go throughout the day, and then scattered afternoon showers and storms. Weather Service going 70%, we'll go 60%, and we'll see how the models go, but it should get stormy by the latter part of the afternoon with some locally heavy downpours coming in. Rain chances gradually easing as the week wears on, down to 30 to 40% toward the end of the week and the front end of the weekend. Then as we head into early next week, we're looking hotter and drier with temperatures in the mid-90s and overnight lows getting toasty in the middle 70s. So that's what we have going for right now.
Toasty nights.
Yeah, especially when the dew points come up into the mid 70s. That's when it's uncomfortable. Right now, next couple of nights still comfortable, but those nights are numbered.
They're on their way. All righty. Thank you, Rob.